All right, this is going to be It's Not Live with the Zoom Homies Part 2. I'm going to check the audio on my end. I only see one person there. The audio on my end. I only see one person there. I'm going to mute the Yeti. I only see one person there. The Yeti is muted. The Yeti is muted, and I have audio. Now, if one of the homies, just one of the homies, would say something, I can verify that you guys are being heard. Would say something. I can verify that you guys are being heard. Would say something. I can verify that you guys are being heard. Yeah, I think it's fixed.
What the hell do you want us to say now?
Well, that would have been real good to do prior to me starting the live stream, but hey, it's working. Hello again, everybody, and welcome into Part 2. I knew the problem was it was missing from the audio mixer. I just didn't quite figure out and know how to go put it back in the audio mixer. And it's very simple. You make sure the audio source in your scene is turned on. Somehow that got turned off, which doesn't surprise me because earlier today we were messing around with we did an unlisted live stream today. And it was quite successful.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Hawaii. Hawaii who? I'm good. How are you? Knock, knock.
Who's that?
Nana.
Nana who?
Nana, your business.
I will need someone to watch the stream and let me know if the audio for the alien jokes are going out. And yes, there's work to be done on those. I will get that worked into being the way that I really want it over the weekend. There's 12 of them. It may or may not repeat, and it may or may not require a capital A, and it may or may not work the way it's supposed to.
My dog used to chase people on a bike.
I like.
You know what I did to stop him? I took his bike away.
Nation official, hello. I seen you on Pauline's earlier tonight, and I couldn't quite understand what was going on. I'll go back and watch it later, and maybe go to Google Translate and see if I can figure out what's going on. But good to see you. Thank you. Appreciate the like. Glad you weren't here 15 minutes ago because we had no audio. Nothing was working. Nothing at all. So that's 2 that have worked. And it's refreshing to know that the alien jokes is not the problem, or was not the
knock,
problem.
Knock. Who's there?
Right,
Hawaii.
Hawaii
who? I'm good. How are you? Knock, knock.
Who's that?
John Williams said second try at it.
Nana, your business.
Yeah, this is Part 2. I can't remember that movies. It had the movie and then it said whatever it was. Part do you X, I think it was. So apparently the exclamation A, which is a speaker bot function, now, which is exclamation AJ or alien joke, and that works. Okay, good. Thank you, John. Now I'm going to press enter and see how
does a penguin build its house?
Yeah, this is another good one here if it comes up.
It glues it together.
That was hot shot.
Oh my god.
Hot shot, that's right. And it was DUX, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Charlie Sheen, Val Kilmer, and a couple other younger stars just getting started. Yeah. All right, so it doesn't make any difference if it's an exclamation capital A or exclamation little a, just exclamation AJ is a speaker bot command that does appear to be working the way.
What did the egg say to the boiling water?
So,
I don't know if I can get hard. I just got laid by some chick this morning.
And like I say, I'll get them adjusted.
Oh, that's a great one.
I would like to have them over the weekend. My main goal today was just to get them to be functioning, and they did. Today was an absolutely, I did nothing day today whatsoever. Sat here and watched the rain. We had rain showers about 6 o'clock because Rich and I were on Zoom, and I said, "Oh man, it's raining." I glanced outside. There's no lightning. There's no thunder, but you couldn't see the house next door. The rain was so thick. 10 minutes later, the sun was shining. 5 minutes after that, the rain was coming back. For a moment, I thought, "Am I in Florida? Did I suddenly get transported? And I'm in Florida somewhere?"
What genre
Kind of weird.
are national
Strange.
anthems?
So I did call the T-Mobile guy
Country.
back. I didn't get any news to report later on from the link that Doug provided. It's no longer functioning. They sent me an email that basically says, we no longer can do anything. Thanks for your time. I've not seen that one, Greg. That one's pretty cool. The purpley guy. And John checked out the alien joke and it worked for him. I can only guess that audio is going out. Ski Man, that's what I was going to play. Yeah. Ski Man joins us in chat. Hello, Ski Man. Good to see you. It was strange. I mean, I've seen the weather. Now, why is that not going away? I've got to get with Sam and figure out the cooldown so that these don't stack on top of one another. Because that's what they're doing. And there comes the CD. So, I mean, they play. It's just they sit there and they stack on top of one another. And I don't want that. I'd rather make the announcement. There's a cooldown for this command, which is right now 10 seconds, and then you can put it back in and it'll play. Because every now and then people will get the same command back to back to back to back. Now this one, BH Ringer is in the house. Was in the hospital for a couple days. Just got home today. Well, it's good that you're here, BH Ringer, and I will pin me. I'm gonna write you. I'm gonna type you an email. I'll get it right in a minute. Just woke up. I didn't know where I was. Yeah, after my son left this evening, I wasn't wanting to take a nap this afternoon, but after my son left this evening, I got enough time. I can probably get a good 2.5 hour nap in, and we'll see how that goes. Yes. Now the speaker bot things are staying, or the chat messages are staying a little longer than I want. I'm not going to attempt to change those while I'm live because that will not go well at all. I am going to try something with the exclamation E, which is Engrish. Wow, there's about a 7 second delay right now between OBS and the stream itself. Fert says it's 7:38. I'm gonna guess that's AM, and that would probably be tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, the 26th, would be my guess. Not 100% sure. That's just an educated guess. Me, educated guess. Imagine that. I'm glad. Hey, is Tony here? Yeah, Tony's here. Tony, how does the audio sound now as opposed to a while ago? And I can actually test that now in OBS. I can actually switch it from the earbuds to the Yeti for the microphone, but yet keep you guys here in my ear. Tony says it sends. Okay, good. Yes, BH, it's good to see you. I'm glad that you're home and back from the hospital. I will get you a letter just as soon as the show is over. I will pin you. I don't have the talent to write it and be on the live stream at the same time. Like I got talent. Speaking of live streaming, I do have the ability to do this. I see Brian has updated part 1 for his editing with mixed frame rates. Yeah, I was playing around with that again earlier today. I was on the DaVinci machine, and I had issues as well. Frame rates 25. I want it to be 25, and I bring it into the project, and it automatically, even though I say don't change, it automatically changes it to 30 frames per second, 29.97, I think it is, 30 frames per second. I don't get it. I just do not get it. And I made the thumbnail tonight. I'm pretty. I mean, it's good. I like it. I made it. So that's, I didn't go steal something off the internet. I actually, well, I did go steal something off the internet. I stole the Galaga thing and the Google thing off of Clean PNG, and then the text I made myself. Of course, that's just real text. Now I had another version of that, but I couldn't get the text to work out the way that I wanted to. And then I kind of realized it's a thumbnail. Thumbnails are a static picture or a still photo, however you want to label it. So you can animate it all day long and it can look cool in the animation, but it's a thumbnail. It's a picture. The picture's not going to move. So, yeah, now Sam joins us afterward. Ghetto Fortnite joins us at 10:39, says hi everyone. And he asks Ski Man how Ski Man's doing. Welcome into the Zoom, Sam. Sam's got his lips back that move when someone's talking, but I don't hear Sam.
I'm here.
There's Rick Lake saying hi the second time around. This is stream number 2, by the way, because the first one, the audio got messed up and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I shut the computer down, restarted it, didn't fix it. Then I did a real quick Google search, and then I felt like an idiot because it was something very simple. Sam, you should try exclamation AJ a few times. I do have to get with you on doing a cooldown because things were stacking up a while ago, and I don't know if that's because
if someone calls you fat, ignore
the
them.
streamer bot and
Do you know
streamer
why?
bot itself.
Because you're bigger than that.
I think I have this one, other than I've got to reposition a couple of them and make some changes. I do believe it's working the way it's supposed to. The randomness isn't quite as random as I would like it to be, but
wash
at
their
least
fans.
it is going from one to the other to the other to the other, unlike the other guy who's going
Todd.
to a partial to a partial. And I didn't really do anything differently. You should be able to do another one, and hopefully it won't revert back to the first one. I was actually, when I did the unlisted license, that's all we did. Nothing. Me and Bill just sat here and we did nothing. You gotta
prepare us for this.
Yeah. Side. Yeah, I like that one.
You're salted now.
This one's pretty cool. How dare he? I like the ones that have, I've got one that doesn't have any text to it. I like the ones that have the text. Just it kind of makes it more funnier to me, if that's the way I want to put it. Yeah, Tide gonna go wash my mermaid. All right, that's good. That looked to be 3 different ones right there. So that appears to be working the way that it's supposed to. And now nothing's stacking up on top of each other. Like a while ago, they were just boom, boom, boom. Everything was stacking up. So I'm so glad I got this audio problem fixed because everyone likes these earbuds, and it kind of was troublesome that it did what it did its thing and went away. So we're coming up on the second 15 minute, which the other one was actually 19 minutes. Decent numbers. I do like to keep it at 15. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel and you're new around here, kstout00m@gmail.com. I will just tell me, hey, I was in your stream, I'd like the Zoom credits, and I'll give them to you. What's my background? My background is just something I stole off the internet. I have no idea what it is. I liked it, and I wanted to change my background from what I had the other day to something different. and you go into zoom, you go into blur your background. There's blurring. I don't want to do that because you can see I'm still in the master bedroom. I am probably going to move back to the studio this weekend. And then when we go to the next one here, we can put these whatever we want. This is, everybody will recognize Princess. This is that is the AI version of Princess right there. I think somebody requested Princess leading an orchestra. BH Ringer is tired. All right, BH, good to see you. You'll have an email waiting for you tomorrow morning. But yeah, I like that one. Of course, Ski Man will recognize this background. Ski Man 21632 took this photo and sent it to me. I have a bunch of them. I think that's going to be my next challenge, is to see, can you get your background on Zoom to rotate and change by itself? And I'm pretty sure the answer to that's going to be no. Now, one thing I do like about Zoom background as opposed to the thumbnails, you can actually have a video. Now, this is a video that I kind of like it, but it kind of looks familiar. But it can also be triggering because of what it is. And then I got this one. Oh, why is that not letting me change? Suddenly that's not letting me. Oh, Zoom is not working. Wonderful. Now, I created this. This is not, Zoom is not going and finding all these pictures, and I see I need to make a change. Yep. All right, let's wrap this up. And I'm leery to shut the audio off because of what happened earlier today. I don't think that's what made that disappear. So we're going to find out.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honey bees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Flow, flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
Williams said, got anything?
All right. Tony Wallow's got the prayers emoji. Thank you, Tony. Ski Man's got he liked the closing things. John wanted to know if I had anything, and he says, ha 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 ha. Yeah, I got a lot. Thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow night, 10 o'clock. I'm actually leaving Zoom here in 12 minutes because I'm going to watch CBS for the next 3 hours. Good night.